Hello, welcome to the studio. I decided to do this video because the live I did, my last live on Wednesday, the last Wednesday in April, kind of got stopped, messed up, what have you. And I wanted to do a comparison of these two filbert brushes. So right now, this one is a 10, this one is a 12, so it's fatter, thinner. However, this one is a 3/4 mop, but I'm like, what's the difference? But the mop brush I can see is a little thicker. This one's a little thinner. So that answered my question. But what I wanted to do is we're going to use the mop brush to we're going to do a half and half. We're going to fold this paper in half, first of all. But welcome to the channel. If you are not subscribed to my channel and you would like to be around for Create Joy in the Studio, do hit that subscribe button and that subscribe button, that bell notification, and hit like and share. You know the thing, you know the drill, all those little things. And that way you'll be notified when you hit all when I go live. Now this is Tammy Kaye's new brush, new collaboration with Craftimo. You can't really see it. I love the brush though because it's the color and it has it in gold, but you can't really see it. But I love it. So you can see it. There we go. Got it. Good. There we go. So this one, like I said, is a number 12 filbert. And these are Emma Lefebvre's brushes. Also a collaboration with Craftimo. And this is a number 10 filbert. And I'm going to use the the 3/4 mop brush to basically prep both of my pages. And the paint that I'm using over here in my eggshell is Rosa Gallery. Let's put these beautiful, beautiful tubes right here. And if you would like to get any of these paints, the link to these are going to be in the description box below. And you just click away. And there is I do get a little commission if you use the link below. It's my affiliate link. And I'm so super excited to join the world of affiliates. Okay, so first we're going to get started. We're going to put Tammy Kaye over here and Emma Lefebvre over here. But the mop brush has to do its job first. Oh, I haven't even used this, and this is a little wonky. I've had these brushes now, I know, going on 2 years. Let's see, last year, was it last year? Either way, I did Emma Lefebvre's subscription box and I got all of her brushes. We got 2 brushes a month. So this one was one of them. So I'm going to take water. This water is kind of dusty, dirty, which is why I'm going to use it. But this one is purple, so I think maybe I'll use the purple one. I'm going to make a background, and then I'm going to paint flowers in the mist. This paper is Canson, 140 pound. I needed something that I can slap a lot of water on it and not just, bend too much. And I didn't want to use my 100% watercolor. 100% cotton. So there we go. We're gonna let that kind of not so much as dry because we're gonna do a little wet on wet here. But the thing I wanted to do is I wanted to see how these brushes perform in my hands together at the same time, because I've used the Tammy Kaye and I've used the Emma Lefebvre separate, and I get different flowers. Like my petals are different with the Tammy Kaye brush, and I want to know what's the difference. Is it user error? Not error, but user, function or whatever. Okay, that one's good. I'll slap some more in there because I want to make this background have a little jelly color, not a whole lot. So that's why the mop brush was going to come in handy. Let's move this over here, make it thinner. So over here on my channel, I like to do basically slapping paint on paper, but I like healing one brush stroke at a time. How do I do that? pretty much like I'm doing, one brushstroke at a time. And we have conversation on my Monday and Wednesday lives. We have conversation. Whoever shows up on the live, we pretty much go with that. But I have a whole thing set. I have to finish with my May. May snuck up on me, guys. Like, if you are current, present day looking at this video, it's May 1st. And oh my goodness, I cannot believe how fast May 1st has come along. Just fast. Seems like it was just January. All right. There we go. Let's put a little bit right there. Give this other side time to dry. And I'm going to take, when I finish with this, I'm going to take it and make it into a card because Mother's Day is coming up. So we'll be using that. And that will be, let's see, let's put a little bit more around. Yeah, there we go. So you definitely can see it. So tell me in the comment, what do you do in your, like you're here watching this video, what do you do? Is it watercolor? What's your artistic brand or medium, or, you know, or you just like to, you know, come on my channel and enjoy the conversation, because I try to have very real and authentic conversation. I do. Okay, both of these are good and wet. And I'm not going to do wet on wet. I like them. So they're both yummy. And let's see. I do not have my heat tool close. So we're going to kind of go with it. We're going to let it roll. Let's see how wet this is. It's wet all over. So let's start. I have to remember I'm left-handed and do the left side, Emma Lefebvre. And we are going to use, let's do blue. And again, these colors are Rosa watercolors. All right. I'm going to lay it down, kind of bend it over, swoop it around. I can already tell the difference, just a smidge. That's the petal on the bottom. I don't want it to be wet, wet, wet. So I wanted the bottom to be, could we do one flower? Let's do two. Okay. One swoop down, then swoop. As we swoop it around, we're bending it. And don't want it to go over, so we're just going to cut that one in half, and then let's put another one right kind of here. There we go. Close that over. All right. Just kind of put that right there. All right, that's Emma Lefebvre's. I'm not going to worry about the leaf right now because the leaf isn't my it's not what we are testing out, or what I'm testing out. All right, I got my water over here. Let's see. Am I going to use blue? Why not? Let's stick to our color, and that way they can look the same. All right. I hate getting these bristles dirty. Okay, we're going to start up here. Get a little bit more. It's not wet enough. Yeah, this brush is amazing. I wanted to say that they would be the same. The size would just be different, but it is not. This filbert brush, it's different. It's just it feels different even in my hand. The swooping is different. The petals are different. Let's try it again. Straight on. Nice, a lot of pigment. And we're going to the next petal. And look how that brush, you fold it. I did that with the other one, and it didn't fold so much so like that. Look how it swoops over. I see now why she says swoop. because it literally feels like a swoop. Put a little bit of that up there. And we only have room for, well, we can put little bitty boop, 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 boop. Do the boop, 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 boop. Just boop it up there. Even that's pretty. Okay. Boom. We got 4 over there. There's a difference. There's a difference. The user is the same. The brushes are different. And I am going to use my Lefebvre brush because I've used it to do all of the things, but I never had another filbert brush to really compare it to. And all of the other filbert brushes were pretty much kind of rounded like that one. So let's go. Swoop down. See, it's that bend, it's that swoop. It just doesn't, the bristles are not as pliable, I guess I can say. They're not as movable as these are. So let me feel. Oh, these are stiffer, smoother. See there? Wiggle, wiggle. Moves, but it's a little stiff. Down, swoop. See how that brush just goes around? Let's put some more paint on there. Ooh, that's too much. Oh God, it's stuck on there. Get off. That's too much. The whole piece is on. Ugh. Listen, you get to see how it reacts in real time. There's no editing here. It's too big of a clump on there. I didn't want that on there. All right. See that swoop? How it lays down and swoop around. You see that brush? Whoop, swoop, swoop that bend. Look how that's bending. Right? And now when I take this, let's go right here. And the bend, it just doesn't want to see even the brush splits. So I mean, it does its thing. Like there's no wrong about it. I'm still happy with my Lefebvre brushes. They do their thing, but I have to do it individually. See, to do what I have to do, me personally, she makes this brush, Emma makes this brush move like there's no problems. So me, that's why when I started swooping and getting these with mine, I mean with the Tammy Kaye's, I had to like, wait a minute, what is the difference in the brushes? Now, also remember that the size, this is a 12 and this is a 10. This is a 12 and this is a 10. And this brush just doesn't want to stay together. Like I said, this brush is almost 2 years old. So I don't know. Got to keep it wet. But this one is absorbed up, the bristles have absorbed. I need to see if the bristles are different. Cruelty-free brush hair provides the perfect amount of control. Yes, yes, yes. Combining this with recycled silver for rolls and teal the handles. Yeah, whatever silver, whatever that is. I will have to go back. I still have my Lefebvre stuff. So, but anyway, I just wanted to do that because I wanted to see, and I said I was going to do a little mini video to see what how it felt like when I was really doing them together. Now I just want around here to be a little bit more pigmented. This one turned out real good after I went over it again. So yeah, there we go. All right, now we're going to put some leaves on them, make them all done. That indigo, that's indigo, that's on here. So it's indigo and magenta. Yeah, the magenta. So those are the two colors that I use in this, even for the background. Now I'm going to use sap green, which is my favorite. So we're going to use sap green for the leaves. Pull that on through there. That on down there. We're just going to kind of make it look like it's a flower on a card. And then I'll put a sentiment on it. Happy Mother's Day or something. I think it's even better when I make my cards. Other than that, I can go to the store and buy them. My mom keeps cards, so I know she'll keep hers. And then if I make it real pretty, she'll put it up on she has one up on the wall that I did about 4 years ago. There we go. Make it nice and plump. Make this one nice and green because the indigo on this one is very, very vibrant. So tell me in the comments, leave a comment and let me know what's your medium, what's your go-to for creating. And also in the description box below, there is a freebie. I put together some of my words that I use to journal, like, when I'm just, sometimes you just have a loss for words. And so I've added a little freebie in there so that you can click on that and use it for yourself. There we go. That's pretty. I like that. Now when this dries, I don't have yellow in the rose color, the Rosa Gallery. So I will probably go to my Daniel Smith. Yellow is my color. If you've been following me or if you're on my page, yellow is my calming color. Yellow is my healing color. Yellow is the color when I start out black and all the things. Yellow is the one that brings me back to my center. And we're going to let this kind of bleed in with the indigo if it so pleases. If it desires to, no rush. If it doesn't, no problem because it's already dry. But if it does, that'd be great. Okay, there we go. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me while I played to see which one, was it just me or was it, the brushes did great. So this was Tammy Kaye on the side. This side, let's move this. I don't want to lay it on there because it'll be wet. Is here on this side, and then Emma Lefebvre was on this side. And I like the way my flowers and swoops came out with the Tammy Kaye brush. But I'm not saying that I don't like these. These just a little bit more, it was more water on the brush, a little bit more loosey-goosey over here. And this one was just a little bit more controlled. So can't say that that's how the brushes are. I would have to go back and see what's the difference. Because right now I do know the difference, so much so this one has more bristles, but this one is softer. It's much softer than this one. And again, that's why I use the mop brush, because the mop brush feels almost like this brush. So I'm assuming it has a lot to do with the bristles. Not sure. I'm not a perfectionist in it. I personally just wanted to do a comparison, and I thought I would record it and let you guys in on how the brush comparison went. And we got a pretty flowers out of it. So I'll cut this in half, and this will be the cover for 2 Mother's Day cards. All right, guys, again, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for spending time watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, do hit that subscribe button, that bell notification all, so that when I do go live or when I do put up a new video or short, you'll be notified. All right? Thank you, guys. See you later. Bye.